0. That's cool, Dode. You can check, everybody can check if they're curious how long they've been following me by using a command I have in a channel. Follow H or something like that. I can't remember the name of that command, but you can check that way too with a Nightbot how long you've been following me. It's kind of neat though, you've been following me for 5 years. Follow H, yeah, follow H is the right one. So you can find the exact time too when you followed me. It's kind of neat. So yeah, Twilight Princess speedruns, they're complicated to understand, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, quick reminder about the command. I have a 30-second cooldown, just to make sure it's not getting spammed. I think it's 15 seconds or 20 seconds. I changed it so it wouldn't be... It won't be used but a little bit more. What I will do honestly about that, I need to somehow remove it. I think I will remove it if I watch the good old cutscene, so I will do a pillar clip, then I will have a save file there. I don't know. Now I don't have the boss value set to 1, it's actually in a 0. So after this, I press reset button, then I do a skip a cutscene. Now that sets the value to 1 instead of 0 in a early boss, and that's why it's called early boss flag. When it sets to 1, the game is a little bit messed up with the mini bosses and boss fights. I will remind you guys about that later if I don't lose a run and I get to Forest Temple. Though I will have to remember a couple things in a Sacred Meadow or Lost Woods. Because I can remove the boss flag as well. It's really complicated to understand, and I'm still like really confused to understand some things in this game. Especially the triggers and flags. Well, that's the thing about Zelda speedruns, there's that there are those flags inside a game that can set certain values and so on. It's really complicated. So why not blurred game window as the black backdrop? You mean backdrop? You mean background? I was thinking it's too dark for this game, so I thought maybe I won't use it for Twilight Princess, but I can try it. I can put it on. Just a moment. Okay, now it's on. So just tell me what you think about it. It's probably a bit too dark, right? You may not be able to see it that well, and most of the time you may just see the map. So that's why I was thinking maybe it's not that great for this game. Maybe it might be better if I change my splits webcam to other side of the stream and put the game feed left side. Then you will be able to see the blurry right side of the game. So then you just see the key, the rupees, just keys and rupee counts, and that's it. Nothing special. Maybe it works, but I think it works the best for Sunshine and the brighter games. But you can tell me your opinion. What do you think about it? I thought at first it wouldn't fit for this game. when I was testing it. But I tested what, for a minute only.
Hey.
Alright, Snow. What do you guys think? Is the background fine, or should I just use the other one I used yesterday? And just earlier today. A while ago. Not too bad. And there you just see mostly the map, because the map is huge. So the other background I use is this. So what's your opinion? Which one do you like the most? Do you think the blurry background is just better for Sunshine and not for this game? Because you may just see the map mostly on a stream, behind the background. Well, I don't know. I guess the whole background is situational. Time to slap this man. I slapped him. Slap him again. Again. Okay. Not too bad. Would have been worse. There's a certain timing I can do between that, then I break the box if I had the right timing. Saving you like a split second. thanks for the good luck. I know, right, Snow? My stream is lurker based, which is why I want the lurking emote. It's not to mock people for lurking, but it's just how my channel has growth in a way that I have the most active chat. I can just pull out like 400 viewers all of a sudden and nobody's chatting, so I'm like, yeah, you guys enjoy my chat, my stream. It's there's never any pressure. I don't put on you any pressure for chatting. Sometimes people come in and they're like, you have so many viewers but nobody chats, and I'm like, yeah, like, let them watch. Not everybody wants to chat, you know. Yeah, I like the blurry background. It definitely works better for Sunshine because it's a practical game. This game is quite dark. Then that side, the left side of the screen, has a map, so right side will probably work better. But it won't look weird that I switch between right side and left side for those backgrounds. Or whenever I change the game. Imagine this game wouldn't have one frame tricks at all. Speedrun will be a bit slower and probably much more comfortable to run when you don't have to worry about one frame tricks. There's one frame trick that saves you a minute. And it's not easy. It's from one frame. There's a visual cue. Some people actually time that trick, but I personally just want to mash and hope for the best. Nice! What's the second reset? This guy is called Hugo. Say hello to him. He's a troll. I'm pulpling. So I need him here so I can do a spot and shield skip. Sometimes he cooperates with you, sometimes he doesn't want to. Now he's very nice. Do you wanna attack me or not? I jumped over a trigger there, where Midnight tells me to go and get a sword and shield. But the game doesn't let me to pick them up because I already have them equipped. So you have to do sword and shield skip in this category. and I did it successfully. 2 triggers there, other one is bad, other one is the one I need, and I had to do that. That's why it's called spot and shield skip. What I did there was a long jump attack, LJA, as we remember. LJA, well, still, you know what I mean. As the game is so broken, I actually don't have to beat Baron Twilight at all. I will just skip it. I'm gonna get Master Sword next, then a big Master Sword. After that, I'm gonna go get Boomerang, because Boomerang is the broken item in this game. Though the real reason why it's broken, it's not because of the Boomerang. Boomerang is not the reason for... Well, it's honestly a broken item for it to be able to let us do stuff. Camera is a broken in this game. When a certain object or enemy is above Link's current position, you can do a jump attack towards it. You can do a jump attack towards it, and you have a really high speed. That's why it's called a long jump attack. And Boomerang can just abuse that really much, really well, and a lot as well. You can do it like everywhere. If there's a ground above you, you can just do a long jump attack and get all that speed. You can go above the voids that voids you off. You can do that with Boomerang. Some clips. And getting you out of bounds first with the Boomerang as well. The most useful item in a whole game. And luckily enough, you get it in the first dungeon of the game too, in Forest Temple. But first we need early Master Sword. Do you need to get Master Sword? That was a bad timing, I didn't hold up left. Why you don't arc? There's a reason why it's called long jump attack, because you're doing a jump attack out of that. Nice, don't do that. That's a early Master Sword. I go out of bounds by using a midnight charge. With the right timed midnight charge release, I can just jump high up there. And that jump was called midnight charge jump, or charge jump, let's say. And now here, remember what I told you about early boss flag? Well, this is one of those cutscenes that will remove the boss flag if I skip it. So I'm not skipping it, I'm just watching the cutscene. If I skipped it, I would remove the boss flag and the run would be over. I would have to do some backups then. Getting a Master Sword quite screws up the game actually. It makes that you can't enter Coral Mines. It's weird. It just removes some triggers of the game. As far as I know, it changes the triggers, and so the game behaves differently for the beginning of the game. Especially Coral Mines is one of those that gets the big big hurt, big damage, let's say, from doing an early Master Sport. One, you can't enter Goron Mines, and two, you don't have to do the sumo fight with the Goron Elder. So that means that you wouldn't be able to get a barn spawn back. However, it is actually possible to get barn spawn back, it's just that you can't enter Goron Mines. However, you can actually enter Goron Mines, and there's only one item in the game that allows you to enter Goron Mines, and that's Spinner. Why is that? Well, basically, in between those two Gorons that are blocking the way to Goron Mines, there's invisible wall. No idea why, but you can bypass that with a Spinner. So there's that. That's the big effect Master Sport gives you. Here's another cutscene I can't skip, I have to watch it. If I skipped it, the same thing happened, the same effect, I would remove the boss flag. If I skipped it, I will just do it. I will be able to initiate the damage. The attack, first attack, and damage him immediately. Now I have to wait and kill one of these at least. That's a big difference there, but this what I'm doing is consistent. There's another way you can do this, so you can just skip the cutscene and set up early boss flag later, but it's a bit harder, and if you mess it up you lose a lot of time. I instead want to do it this way so it's consistent, and I keep the boss flag for a long time too. Losing time because of that early Master Sport. I didn't get a jump first try. Well, I got it actually. I'm a liar. I always get everything first try. Cool stuff. Do you wanna see a nice shirt, guys? I tweeted this a while ago. Hold up. Yeah, I really like that shirt. I got it today. It's a really cool design. Now I have masters so I can warp anywhere, anytime I want. Also I can break the game even more and transform to human Link in Twilight Bros. Now I'm gonna go to Boris Temple. I can just enter it after I burned away. That's the reason I did early Master Sport, because otherwise if I kill those messengers, I wouldn't get Master Sport for a long time. That's a frame perfect dash there. It is frame perfect, and it's just really surprises me this game has so many frame perfect stuff. Oh yeah, the mist is here. I can just go through it like this. Oops. I don't think it looks that bad to use. I think it has a really cool blurry way to do it because of the Twilight worlds. I think it looks cool. What do you guys think about the background for Splits/event list? Do you think it looks cool? I first wanted to only use it for Sunshine and colorful games like that, but Sunshine, it definitely works for Sunshine, but I don't know about Twilight Princess because the game is quite dark, but there's a couple of spots where it can be kind of bright and not look nice. Most of the time you will just see a map, and I think that would be a bit too boring, in my opinion. Especially a dungeon map shows really big. Don't look at me. No. It is kinda dark, I know. No! Hate you, spider. I don't want to do that in the beginning because it just wastes time a little bit and I can get lucky. That's RNG, what kind of direction spider is facing at. So do you remember the boss flag thing? It actually has another effect and the reason why we can do it. Say hello to monkeys. For some reason it also affects the monkeys and gives you them all. Now I have to make sure I don't void out. If that happens, then I remove boss flag, I think. I haven't never dropped down there, and I believe it removes it from what I remember. 2 jumps, perfect. 2 jumps is the most optimal amount of jumps he can give you. The first amount is 15, I think, or something like that. Someday I will get under 30 minutes scale boomerang speed. Someday. Now here's the most broken item in a game. Because of the camera being broken in this game. And I don't have to do anything in a dungeon, I only had to get scale boomerang. And now I can just leave. And I'll start doing some overworld stuff. I don't mind being this much behind, but if I might be behind like a couple minutes after this split or something, I will restart. I can accept restart, and I want to try some personal best attempts. If not, then I will just keep going with the run and keep this the last run of the day. I want to have a no reset run every day now, before the marathon starts, or the event starts. There I set up myself and did a roll, side hop roll, to get to perfect position to do a long jump attack with the Kelp Boomerang and skip that trigger that Midnight tells me to go and beat Forest Temple, but I don't want to beat it because it's waste of time. And I have to beat it in order to beat the game. I just needed to get the boomerang and leave. Here's another trigger that is Mailman's trigger, and I can skip it. I usually look at the texture on the wall, then I roll. And hopefully it works because okay, it works. It's good at strict timing. Managed to get the right timing. Long jump attack with the Kelp Boomerang, it always gives you the same distance if you set it up in the same way. So let's say this way that you throw it above a ground that is just slightly above your current position, so like a slope, let's say. Then you may not get the full speed for a long jump attack, but it will get some speed that is way more speed than a regular jump attack. If that makes sense to you guys. And the reason why it's broken is because of the camera. Kelp Boomerang is not a broken item. It just helps you for it to be to help you out to make some broken things like long jump attack. Here's a frame perfect jump, and I will try to get it. If I get it, I will save a minute if I just play well the next part. I didn't get it. There's one frame and you can jump attack to the void, and that saves you a minute. Because now the game forced me to warp away there. It gives me a map warp. So I can just open map and open portals by using Z button in map menu. It wastes time because I have to now escape a Warren Woods. Warren Woods? Well, I have to escape here twice now. If I got the skip, I would have had to just escape once more. So it loses about a minute because you have to do a escape again. and get all the way to that L in Twilight and do it again to get to there. So I didn't get it, but the route is gonna diverge a little bit. Diverge, I think it's called. So I'm gonna do a different route and different stuff. That's why the split is so long, because I can't have an accurate splitting at all. So I'd rather just don't have a split at all for this. And only split one that is gonna make the route emerge is Eldering Vessel split then. So I want to keep that and not have any splits in between. What just makes really weird that I'm like 2 minutes ahead outside, then I lose all the time in the next split because I didn't get the right frame. Come on. There you go. That's broken, I know. The game is really weird. I know that. There's like a certain spot in that gate, and you can just side hop through it. The old way used Epona to clip through by using an Epona to put in a certain spot on the wall on that gate. Then you clip through by rolling and bonking, of course. You bonk the gate, then you just hope you clip through. That's called a narrow gate clip. I practiced this. I should be getting this. I practiced it, guys. Got it. Nice. That's called pillar clip and it's very hard. It's freaking hard. It's hard because the setup requires you to do all that and pull out midnight text right in a right moment, so you clip through to out of bounds. And the way the link streaming works is that you may not clip sometimes, but that setup makes it that it's consistent enough if you just follow the steps. The old way to do, you didn't have a setup. You just had to go by feel and feel the right timing to get through. It was really stupid. You can do it with a Sora armor and it's easy. It's opposite of hard. It's so damn easy with Sora armor. Couple LJAs there. Launch of attacks. Then I have to do a double LJA here. You can do 1 too if you don't feel comfortable, but double is just faster and looks nicer. Target over here, then I target there. Okay, I didn't get the right timing, I guess. I always fail that when I'm in a good pace. I don't get why. It's probably wrong timing what I'm doing every time there if I fail it. I have to wait for Boomerang to get on a target, then I can jump attack. All I do there after I have targeted the walls or those spots, all I do is just press A. It's that easy and it's really cool at the same time. You can try it yourself. If you have a GameCube version or HD version of this game, you can try it yourself. Basically throw boomerang over a void, where you void out. You can try it there just for fun. Or you just can make it a little bit further and throw it somewhere that is above Link's position, a crown, like here. Like there, jump, jump. The boomerang went over that platform there. And now I enter this room, so I can start the mini boss fight against the Kudod. That's what for the early boss flag is. I just see up and start the boss fight. Cool, huh? Nice. That is quite hard actually. I had to do 10 slashes, like almost frame perfectly, to get a one cycle against the Kudod with a Master Sword. The old way to use bombs and ball and chain just one-shots that guy with 2 hits. It's basically one shot, but it's not really. 2 hits with ball and chain. At this point of the game, you're not supposed to have ball and chain. So that's how strong ball and chain is, and you can just two-shot it. Another way is to use a bomb. If you had bomb arrows, but we don't have those, so we had to do that. I'm actually not gonna... No, I don't know. I'll think about it. Should I do it or not? I like how you guys like... I like the way I talk, then you guys probably don't understand what are you supposed to do? Basically in the next loading zone, basically in the next area, you can clip out of bounds, and I have some trouble to do that for some reason. So I may not do it, because it saves a couple seconds, I think. Thanks for the good luck, Bloodwell. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna kill that Karkarok driver on Karkarok's back by getting to the water. That kills most of the normal enemies when they hit the water. So I'm here waiting for it to come towards me like that. Sink like this. That's my setup. And there it died. And I can just start the flying sequence. If I got crapped while the enemy was gonna die, I would have crashed my game. A long time ago we talked that if you get crapped as a human Link, you crash your game, but the real reason for a crash happening is because the enemy dies, then you're crapped by the Karkarok. It's not a human Link. I think it's because you get crapped by the Karkarok, and then the enemy in Karkarok's back dies. Then it's supposed to start a cutscene, but it can't start a cutscene because it's interrupted by the crapping animation. I believe that's the reason for a crash, and when the crashes the game, you have to restart your whole console, and most likely the run is over at that point too. That's why I like to do that setup how I did it, where I sync a little bit with the iron boots, then I sync a little bit more after I unequip the iron boots and equip it again because I swim a little bit further. Then I sync more so I wouldn't get crapped like a Karkarok. But if I did the setup correctly, I will just kill the car. I will be able to kill the enemy that way. The other ways people do it is they get to the underwater with iron boots on and they walk underwater, and that's just scary for me because I've managed to crash my game a few times when I was learning this game back in the day. So I created my own setup, alternative way that is as easy and consistent. I like that to do that with every speed game, that I find alternative way to do the strat as fast but easily, let's say. I want the strat to be consistent for myself, so that's why I look for alternative way to do those, some stuff especially. Oh, I see Dave, man. Canada Amiibo is rough, man. I'll tell you that. Nice bonk. Hey. Gonna go the other side, so I aggro him here, then I aggro him back. Hey, come back. Good. I don't want to hit the wall when I try to aggro them, or I get too close to the wall or something. That's not good, you know. That's not good. Now, since I don't have bridge there or anything, I have to warp here, and this is the reason why it will save a minute if you got the void warp, the one frame input, but I didn't get it, so now I have to escape again, do a mailman skip again, then I get to that point where I was supposed to be with that one frame trick. That one target, I usually target there 2 or 3 times. Well, the next trick that is coming up is rupee roll, and it's quite precise. I hope I will get it. If I don't get it, then I lose about a minute. This whole beginning of the game is kinda reset heavy because of all these fun frame tricks, pillar clip, rupee roll, early master sword, sword and shield skip, all those stuff is just rough. He almost made me to hit the trigger. And now I'm back in a point where I was supposed to be with that one frame trick. I would like to get a gold split so badly, but yeah. We'll see how this goes. This works. It's not over yet. Now it's over. Oof. That's called the rupee roll there, and then I was doing couple really precise side hops so I wouldn't fall off the edge and I would have to start over. The old way was to do using a zombie hover. Well, however, like it says zombie hover, you don't actually die for it. You just happen to be on top of the fence and just do lots of jump attacks. You would have to match the button all the time. Also, I was avoiding their Kim Pulpin trigger, so I wouldn't have to start the fight again for Kim Pulpin. That would mess up the whole run. I would have to kill Kim Pulpin then. This is almost gold split. Or is it now? No, it's not gonna be anymore. I can get a gold split by like minutes. Not too bad run. That's when I split. That's when the route emerges for a later game for this run then. If you got the one frame or not, didn't get it. Now this whole section, what I'm doing, it's just Twilight worlds. It's Elding and Lanari Twilights I have to do now. Damn, I almost got it. Hey, kill it! Oh, wrong order. I left the enemy guy there first, then when I came back, I will just grab that tier right away. Hello, re-tier, what's up? I'm gonna hold left here, do that, start targeting, and I didn't get the target, huh? Okay. Interesting. How did I do that? Did I do something wrong? I tried to think. I have to hold left there, but I don't know what went wrong. I may have to look at the board or practice that. But what was supposed to happen, the bug comes all the way down and I just kill it there. Oh yeah, I didn't practice that. Damn, I forgot about the whole. I forgot the burning house that I failed in a run yesterday. You don't get the tier until you hear the certain animation from that tier getting. First you grab it, then you get the tier when it actually hits you. That's when you have actually grabbed it. So you don't want to go through loading source before you can hear that animation sound. So if I went through loading zone when I grabbed it, until I heard that sound, I wouldn't get the tier. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I have to practice that. It's so annoying to get hit there. I lose like 45 seconds or something crazy. Ultimate Decathlon. Oh, you mean like doing a speedrun of 10 different games in one day? Maybe. I've never considered. Five per day. I've never considered that. Twice a year. Maybe I can attend that, yeah. No, not that way. Yeah, maybe I won't be good at it. It's just a game I run, I just with a heart, and I don't think I have that many games for that. 10 games. I have Sunshine, Twilight Princess, Odyssey. If I had the time, I can relearn that. 4. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I wouldn't want to do that, to be honest. So that's 5. Let's exclude Tropical Freeze. So we have 4 games currently. Super Metroid I can learn, it's not a problem, but I wouldn't be that good at it. A Link to the Past can learn too. I used to speedrun it. Ocarina of Time maybe, but that's 6 or 7. I think it would be a good idea to attend that next time. 10 games, you say? Well, I can learn this. There's this one certain game I want to learn for future speedruns because I actually started to love that game quite much just recently after I realizing that how damn good the game is. Can you just aggro me? God damn it. Thank you. Do they have to be a certain category and certain length for that? And when is that held? Because I haven't... I've heard people do them on their own, but not like a race or something. God damn it, dude, I hate these guys. If I was able to target that enemy, I would have been able to get that here much faster. No, I see. Is it that tournament that has like a crash prize and they're playing it live somewhere when it's finals or something? 3-tier. game is cool. The people should play it. It has a really good story. Go. Yeah, thought so. I think I have heard about that speed camming, I guess. It's my favorite location in this game. I don't know. I don't have a favorite place in this game. Hello, Aqua Balls. What's up? I'm still just minute off. God damn it. Says real personal best. Well, it's actually accurate. My real personal best is 3 hours, 7 minutes and 5 seconds. No, the speed camming thing was just the other thing. The Link to the Past randomizer. Can you stop that? God damn it, kill it! That's not how it's supposed to behave. Okay, not so bad. This can be hard because of those positions they're on. Hard to kill them when they're so from each other. There's a Rotala cutscene. It's still there, I have to skip it, so I'm doing that. Doing this movement. Nice. Those can be really hard to deal with because their movement is random there. And the closer you get, they will then attack you. Damn. Good thing I have enough rupees. This freaking fly. I don't care about the time couple. They just wanted me to send a run there, so I did one. I'm zooming out like this so it reduces lag. I will do this again in Arbiter's rounds. It's actually Geruda Desert, but yeah. I'll be doing it there again. It just lags the game when there's just too much in the background. That's my case. And it's Twilight World too. Thank you Protomat for a resub with a Twitch Prime. Really appreciate your support, man. 2 months in a row. Also, you got a rare alert. That's actually one of the rare alerts I put on. Uh-oh, didn't work this time. Not N64, it's the GameCube. Yes, it's GameCube, not N64. Yeah, N64 didn't have a startup menu. The one startup menu I really liked the most still, and I didn't actually grow up with PlayStation, but PlayStation 1 starting up menu, holy damn. The first one, yeah. I don't know, should I add that, because I'm more of Nintendo fanboy, so it would be like kind of weird to have a PlayStation startup as a notification, but I guess, well, I have like 10 different notification sounds for subscription. All the subscribers, whatever it's a new or just a new or resub, you get a different sub alert most of the time. Hits are same. I don't have any customized alerts for those. I should think of something funny for them. I was thinking of adding that third sound you get from using the 4 GameCube controllers to start up the GameCube console, but I didn't like it that much compared to first and second. What are you doing, Fly? Holy damn, it didn't even go anywhere when I blew at him. These flies are so crazy in a form weather. They're just going crazy, man. I will try this, but I don't think I will be able to get this quick kill anymore. Or almost quick kill. Okay, I got that one. You can do a quick hit like that, each phase. Then you can end the fight like that by hitting the wall after midnight charge. The game just assumes you hit them all after you released midnight charge, so it just automatically kills the punk. Damn, I'm so much behind. Oh, should I continue, guys? I have a big time save, but the speedrun is hard to keep up with. Not this. This split has a minute time save. I messed up a lot. I have time, so I can do a reset if I happen to make a huge mistake again. Might as well keep going. Yeah, well, it depends. And I want this practice, so I guess it's fine. I'll keep going until I make a huge mistake. A huge mistake is like Morphle dead in Snow Peak Ruins, or just whatever. I don't save the time back. I was supposed to save in Midnight's Desperate Hour. So I'll keep going. I have time for another run, so I can do that as a no reset run then. The other run. Hello, Chengress. Only a minute. Yeah, only a minute. Only a minute time save. I have lots of mistakes in this personal best. Well, big personal best actually. That this is not my personal best. I have another comparison that is my real personal best. Here. Hello, Terrarian. Good morning. What's up? What's this? Why it has to be so damn hot every day, man? Oh. Oh yeah, thanks for the good luck if I didn't say it yet, Terrarian. I'll keep going when I make a huge mistake, guys, then I will restart. I have time for more runs. And this is good practice to do no reset runs. If I get to do one and I want to do one. Now we're gonna just lend this ball back, just the moment we're gonna lend it. I know, right? Well, Hey, I'm a speedrunner. What do you expect? I can stand anything, even the intro of Sunshine. God damn it, dude. Turn around. Thank you. I need the water bombs. So I have to empty my bomb pack. So I can get a real bomb pack from Coron underwater. Hey, I had to look at the intro every time, but I actually don't even care about the intro too much. I just restart the run and keep going for the next run. I don't mind too much about the intros. As long as I can just do something, you know. Look at the Twitter and so on. The next trick I'm gonna do is rocket link or rocket launch or something along rocket. So after I'm gonna use water bomb, I'm gonna launch myself by unequipping the iron boots, but I can't unequip iron boots when I pull out a water bomb, so I will have to force unequip like this. Then I press A and I launch myself upwards like that. Cool, huh? There's another way you can do that as well, where you replenish your air meter, so you can survive underwater with just the water bombs. And that's a different timing then. Either you sprint with the water bomb or you hold the water bomb in your hand and not move at all. Then a few seconds later, after you have had the water bombs in your hand, you press A and you replenish all your air. I think it's replenish glitch called air replenish. This is map glitch. I'm pressing map button and set button at the same time, and that results loading zones to be disabled. However, some certain loading zones are still there, like dropping to the ice. It actually doesn't crash your game. It just enables loading zones, and I just void out technically. Not really void out because you can't. You can't void out because the loading zones are disabled. I can enable loading zones by using the stone over here, and I have to do it because I will crash my game if I'm gonna go through this loading zone to get to the cave. Luckily enough, this stone is there, otherwise map glitch wouldn't be useful here. Get up there. And now we're just gonna leave like that, and loading zones are enabled. I'm not gonna do blind snowboarding because I didn't practice that actually. I completely forgot that too. There was so many things I forgot to practice. I mostly just practiced pillar clip. God damn it, dude. Get out of here. Oops, not that way. You can skip this part with the LJA, but it results that you have to do blind snowboarding. It can be hard if you don't have the visual cues for that one jump. Keep on rolling, exactly. Welcome back, Sheikah. If you do blind snowboarding, the rupees don't exist there. There's no enemies because everything is unloaded until you kill the messengers and get the portal. I don't need these rupees, but I'll just get them because why not? I don't have any trouble with rupees then. There's 60 rupees or 40 I can get in Arbiter's Grounds. But if I'm not doing the blind snowboarding, I can just get those rupees there. The reason I'm here in Snow Peak Ruins is because of the ball and chain. I actually need that to beat the game. There's one reason. Sant. Sant is the only reason you need ball and chain. There's Sant phase that is Blizzada and you can't make him vulnerable in any other weapon. It's only ball and chain. If there was a way to skip Palace of Twilight, we wouldn't have to get ball and chain. Nice. I'm gonna do the old way for long jump attack here. How hard is DP to learn? Very hard. I'm not gonna do that. That one I will do. Just barely made it. It's very hard because the game is really punishing you with everything you do wrong. If you don't get the tricks right, you lose a lot of time. Like a death is really punishing. Then lots of tricks are just really hard. The whole beginning of the run is hard, alright? But the remaining of the run after Morphil, you can just chill a little bit and the movement and tricks are much easier then. I'm surprised I made that. I was kinda blind. Almost timing. That's a freestyle skip. With a well-placed jump attack and right angle, I can skip that. And clip the other side. Then here I'm gonna do a certain movement, so I can do a quick kill for him. Like that, nice. If I did blind snowboarding, I would be almost saving a lot of time here. Now we're gonna go back to the beginning of the dungeon and get another 100 rupee from this enemy. Because of lent bomb back, my equips are screwed actually. When I lent the bomb back, I had those equips on. I had ball and I had a iron boots and boomerang equipped before I stole or lent the bomb back. So now I removed the lent bomb back from my inventory. I had to just equip the stuff again. Instead of lent bomb back, I have a real bomb back. And I will have to empty that for other bombs. I need those in order to beat Morphle. Nice. That's horrible. When I just want to go fast, I get punished. Nice rupee. With well-timed Y button presses, I can just do that. If I mash the button, I will put down the bomb, which I did once by accident. And now I'm gonna do a boss key skip. This is the only dungeon that has a boss key skip. Other dungeons don't have it because the loading zones are only there when you open the door. You can go through the door, for example, but if the loading zone is not there. And this dungeon benefits with the boss key skip because the loading zone is after you open the door. And now I have to set up myself here. Get a butt slide. And there we go. I don't need to do a better time in a patch of fruit because I'm speedrunning Twilight Princess. This is more important, guys. Now this guy is Morphle is a run killer. Can be a run killer, or you lose a lot of time if you happen to get bad RNG. I'm underwater, so I'm gonna die if I don't do this. Called air replenish glitch. Now the glitch is gonna activate when I press the A button, but I'm in a cutscene, so I can't press it. I can press it now. Without this glitch, I wouldn't be able to beat Morphle without Sora armor. There I pressed A and I didn't press anything because if I moved there, I would have lost the glitch and I would have died. I equip iron boots here because I can force unequip iron boots like that and get off the Morphle. For some reason, you get off from Morphle like that. If I wouldn't be able to do that, I may not be able to beat Morphle at all. Now this is risky because I may die if I don't get this next thing. Got it. Nice. There I force unequip iron boots as well. Then if I didn't get that rip grab, I may have died because I don't have enough time to get to the bottom of the floor. And because I use cloth shot, it also makes it makes it that, well, using a glove shot there slows me down a little bit more, and I wouldn't be able to equip iron boots early. I think, I'm not quite sure. But I got the optimal way to beat the fight with 2 water bombs. The most optimal way is to use 1 water bomb, but it's risky. And if you don't get it, you die. The risk is dying in this game a lot. Lots of stuff are hard in this game, like everything, let's say. So I'm past the hard part of the run, so now everything becomes a bit easier. I will get this heart container for safety, and I usually like to go with 4 hearts at least, saving some time. Now this split I have lots of time saved. I failed so much. Here I didn't fail that much. I'm already the best at veg and fruit. I don't have to play that game. How is my next split? Oh, 7-second time save. I don't have to do veg and fruit because I'm already the best at the game. Why do you run if you're already the best at the game? Better to stop at the top, right? In all seriousness, how did you guys knew I did veg and fruit game? How did you find out I did the speedrun for that? There's no proof. There's no proof of that. Not so much to explain in this part. However, what I want to explain why I play on English version, it's just because I have some trouble to get on English version, German version, with Switch I use to open the game PAL games with progressive scan, so it looks much better for me and for the stream as well. The quality looks so much better with progressive scan than interlaced scan. Oh yeah, maybe I should use a sense mode. Yeah, I know, right? But how do people know I have a rank there? Do people actually check my speedrun.com profile? Maybe average straight told them. These ledges you can't grab as a human link, by the way, because you're not supposed to be a human link here. It's 1 minute 3 seconds actually, not 1 hour, I think. Or wait, what? Why do I need a better time? Tell me. I'm speedrunning this game. I don't have time. This game is better. This game is the best. And I'm wrong about that, I'll tell you that. This game is brutally hard. Nightbot didn't understand the command because it's SMO, not Super Mario Odyssey. You have to use a shortened version of the name, like it's written in a SMO in a speedrun.com. Because in speedrun.com, if you go to Odyssey board, you can find it in a speedrun.com/SMO. It's not Super Mario Odyssey after slash. That's the reason. So Nightbot recognizes all the runs that are if you just put the short prefix of the name. I think it's prefix, yeah. Gold! Gold! No! Almost gold. Shit. What's up? Minute and 9 seconds saved. That is just ridiculous, man. You have to beat the game. You can only beat the game if you have Master's Sword and Ending Blow. You can't beat the game without Ending Blow, guys. Second rock jump without a rock. Oh yeah, that one. That's a rough one. Minimum captures playthrough. Yeah, that's like 15 captures, I think. Put out rough, I'll tell you. You can't do it. Just wait when you get to Cascade. The stuff gets harder. Like really hard. getting lags if you look at the Lake Hylia, so all be better I didn't get that angle there. Camera angle. So how do you like this background, guys? Do you like this more or do you like this one more as a background? Please tell me, because it's still hard for me to decide which one is better. Blurry background, it looks nice, but it may not fit for this game. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't want to do this. It may not fit for this game because the game is quite dark. So you like this a little bit more. It fits the best for Sunshine, I'll tell you that. Because it's colorful game. Yeah, different part of the capture, that will be better for sure. What am I doing? Oh my god, dude! Look at me! What a guy, man. Hello, Rafor, what's up? Yeah, using a different part of the capture might be better. I could have tried something. I don't know about the right side. If I put a right side, then I should put the game capture left side of the stream and webcam. Make it mirrored, basically. I zoom out here because I reduce lag this way. This next part is gonna be rough. I hope I don't get trolled too much. It is hard there, Ariana, trust me. Go through! Go through! There we go. I will do another map glitch here. I have to hold the button, down these two buttons, map button, D-pad right, then set button. So I get it like that. Map glitch, like I said, if you remember what it does, it disables loading zones. Then I get to go to out of bounds. Oh my god, dude. He interrupted. God damn it, dude. He's not supposed to hit me. I don't want to do the setup, honestly. The setup is so stupid. Okay, got it. Okay, so what happens here, I go up to void, but I also trigger this underneath the void, but I also warp all the way back up here. I may have to look for a setup or something for that. I think I had a one setup, but I forgot what it was. God damn it. Do you hear that, by the way, now? Do you hear it now? You roll faster up hills if you go with those stairs. Okay, the next upcoming trick is called bow skip. It's kinda hard. It's really hard. It saves 40 seconds if you get it first try. Then like almost no time if you don't get it within couple tries. So we don't have to kill this first bow at all, that's why it's called bow skip. We are gonna go this way. Damn it. Now I have to deal with these guys too. Damn it. Get over here. Ah, that's not gonna work. Okay, it worked. Nice. Not too bad. First try. Oh god. What's up? Like me? Thank you. I like you too. Oh. Was that correct? No, it wasn't. Come on. now I have the scent, so I can just go back and get the other bows actually. But first, I almost failed there. Luckily there would have been a backup. I have to push this block 4 times, so I'm able to go back and get the other bows upstairs. The other boss upstairs. If I didn't push it 4 times, that block will be back in normal spot. And this is what for you need a scent. You don't need it for anything else, I believe. Hello, Helle. What's up? I am good. Subscribe everyone. But people don't sub to me. I've had this discussion a couple of times that some people are surprised that I have subscribers. I'm just like, if they don't want to, it's nothing wrong with that, I'll tell you. People have many reasons to subscribe, and remember it's optional. It's completely optional. Got the boat, nice. That was probably framed perfect. Nice. Now I have the small key and this bow killed. I'll go back upstairs, the direction where I came from. And I just go upstairs and kill that another bow. Hello Lukaste, what's up? For some reason that rat appears there, so you have to kill it. Because it's gonna interrupt you all the time when you try to push that thing. I need this small key to go through this door. It's locked from the other side, but it's also locked from this side, because the developers of this game are smart. When it's locked from the other side, it's completely locked. No, I don't need that rupee. Okay, I didn't aggro him at least. For some reason, you have to go in front of him to aggro him. I want to kill that at least out of my way. Oops. Almost failed that. I lost time. Only these 3 bows triggers opening the portal, the gate. You don't need all 4 bows. The best thing ever would be that you can skip this whole section. All you need is the spinner and beat the boss, but there's no way to go through that barrier. Well, barrier. Gate. It's gate. But still. Well, there's one way, but it's a really stupid way, and it takes you hours. Trust me, it takes an hour. Hours. I don't even have to explain it, to be honest. Because you never see it in speedruns. You can kill this with a one bomb. That's what I will be doing. I know, right? It's bigger than you would expect it to be. No! Oh, I'm stuck. Hello, IVV, what's up? Well, IVV. I'll call you IVV if you're fine with that. Sometimes there are some kind of nicknames that have a different pronunciation. That's for... There's a skip you can do, but it's frame perfect, pretty much. And I'm not gonna do it this run, I will just fight him normally. I failed that. Okay, well, 2 cycle I guess. The skip is so hard, man. I tried it last run and I didn't get it. Didn't want to do it this run. It's not even that you can practice it, it's just inconsistent. You need to have a perfect position, and not only that, but also perfect timing. Hey, gold split incoming, guys. Oh boy, let's go. Just barely gold split. Well, it saves a good amount of time, but it's just really risky. Like, really risky. Well, risky and risky. When you fail it, nothing happens, you don't get it, alright? But you lose a lot of time. And the time save is like 10-15 seconds, as far as I know. Well, it's a good amount, but it's frame perfect and position perfect, so... No... Not like... a surprise people don't go for it. Not a big surprise, let's say. I didn't get a skip. I don't even go for it in a good runs. It depends on the run, and do I actually want to go for it. And I only go for it once, then I will just kill it dead sport. Open the door! doing, Link? What did I just hit to? Was it that it wasn't elbow? It has to be elbow. Because I saw nothing. I just saw nothing what I bonked to. I saw nothing there. How is my time saves? Oh, I have a big time save here. Then it's just all the way to the end. This boss is a troll sometimes. A big troll. Hopefully I get the quick attack here, or damage, whatever. Got it. Nice. So what I did there was I counted my rolls. Then I was doing a certain couple of steps before I started rolling. I counted to 5. Then I kept walking a couple more steps. Then I used the spinner, and that will hit the Star-Lord. If I didn't get the right timing, then I wouldn't have hit him, and that would have wasted time. Then I would have had to do the other way, that is slower. And actually I don't even know how that works, because it's a couple of frames you have couple of frame window basically to get it to work. I will skip this hard container. I think I will just get the City in the Sky from now on. I'm ahead! Not really. Ahead of my fake personal best. How much RNG is in this game? Quite a lot, actually. There's quite a lot of RNG in this game. Thanks for the good luck, Nina. What's up? Now what I'm gonna do is I open map, zoom in and zoom outside by opening the portals. The game doesn't let you to warp out of here because you have to open the mirror chamber, but the portal to Palace of Twilight, but I didn't do that, so I can open the portal by zooming in, and I zoom out by pressing the Z button. It does it automatically when you open portals. You can trick the game thinking that you have already opened the chamber, but in reality you haven't. And that screws up the game a little bit. And now I'm gonna go up City in the Sky because that triggers Palace of Twilight. Only that dungeon triggers the Palace of Twilight. That's good. And this is what where you need 300 rupees. Hey, buddy. Kinda weird I'm ahead of my fake personal best, but oh well. I should be able to get a new personal best in this game quite soon. I'm technically ahead my personal best, but then I get screwed over by Zelda in last split, which is why I didn't beat my personal best half a year ago or something. It was 4 months ago or something, I think. In the sky. This was my favorite dungeon to speedrun. Now I don't mind it. I don't like it that much anymore. It's cool dungeon to speedrun, but the last part of the dungeon got removed after finding a new glitch. So you can skip a whole lot in the end of the dungeon, saving you 2 minutes I think. Yeah, 2 minutes. Ahead of my efforts at least. Not too bad. That's not gonna make it. I don't think it would have made it. And this is the trick that when you open a door really far away from that, when you open a door really far away, for some reason it doesn't make that one propel thing to spin at all. So you can get the boss key really early and save it time. Save that 2 minutes. I will have to do all dungeon speedruns again for this game. That's a cool speedrun, I will tell you. I have just so much I want to do, but then again, I really want to focus on one category the most of the time. And get the time I'm satisfied with. I would like to go for sub 3 hour attempts for this category, but I'm focused on Sunshine a lot more actually. Still, the randomizers are, I will have to do those a little bit too, because I like them. Tell me about your day, guys. What's up? I'm speedrunning. My day, I had to go to bank and talk with people there. some bank stuff, nothing important. That was almost using the trigger, I'll tell you that. That was so close. There's an Arkorok trigger and he breaks the bridge. But it's not the trigger it's not that it breaks the bridge that matters. He removes the save point back to beginning of the dungeon from the small key chest. Small key chest has a save point, and it keeps there. It keeps staying there now because I skipped the trigger. Thanks, Yellow Tornado, for a host. How did your stream go? Thanks for the good luck. Ow. That's not a good luck. Damn it, dude. Hello, Vichino. What's up? Oh, that sucks. When you're tired, the runs might be a bit sloppy. I'm doing fine. I'm not ahead of my personal best yet, but I will be after this dungeon if I don't make huge mistakes. And I may beat my time if I just can keep up with the run. In Japanese version, it's not possible to do map glitch. Map glitch is the only reason people won't run Japanese version. If it, however, had map glitch, then it would be second faster with the text, I think, or something. So you would speedrun that version then. But it's not possible, so damn it, dude. So it's not possible, so you don't do that. It's just not good. Hello, Silent. What's up? There's one frame you can equip iron boots. I was spamming an X button and hoping I can get that. Okay, this next part, I can do a pixel perfect or 2 pixel perfect. Almost pixel perfect then. Skip here, but if I don't get it, then I will lose a lot of time for doing the fight. I think I lost it already. Still had it! Holy damn, it worked. Woo! I won't complain. That was supposed to not work because I messed up the first roll. It's pixel perfect at that point. It's that precise. And now with couple card shots, we're gonna go and get the boss key and beat the dungeon. These are not world record splits. The world record is done in 2 hours 56 minutes and 35 seconds. These are personal bests. I don't think I will be able to beat the world record. It's really good. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm able to beat the world record still? In a future, I mean, not with this run. counter LJA. Hello, Aaron. This run is not too bad. Feet failed, Gorge Void. And some other failed stuff. Thanks for the good luck. Thank you for 15 bits, Aaron. Frame perfect roll. Thank you, Smokey, for bits. Favorite streamer. That's cool to hear. Hello, Armada. What's up? I don't want to soft lock here. There's a way you can soft lock yourself, but it's just like it's really stupid way to soft lock. It's one frame as well. Of course, it will be one frame. What am I thinking? Basically, if you can hookshot that tail in a very first frame, it's crappable. You soft lock your game. You're just done. The run is dead. Hello, KGC1. What's up? I have to listen to visual cues, so I don't know what I'm doing actually. Why am I don't know why I'm picking up the iron boots there. Got it. That's a bone I'm using. Bone. I had to hear those audio cues quickly. It's not that precise, but I really wanted to hear them. Otherwise the bike is gonna be really bad if I don't get those quick hits. I didn't know about it coming. Big cold split, but it's fine. Now I am for sure ahead of my personal best. I'm ahead of my personal best here. Here's my real personal best. I saved that much time because getting boss key early wasn't found back in the day when I was running this game in 2015. It was found afterwards. I stopped speedrunning. Next would be luck checkers or Jake. Now for my least favorite dungeon, Palace of Twilight. You can do a trick here where if you equip iron boots, then you jump just like this. You skip going to the water. Some of the best is 3 hours 1 minute. It's not that good. I can improve it by minutes, a lot than minutes, like less than 10 minutes for sure. If I was any good at this game, well, I'm good, but not good enough to improve that time. Jump attack quick spin kills some heads, or one quick spin if I'm right next to him. Oh yeah, this is... I have to transform here. It's the other side where I have to not transform. Was Sand working with Ganondorf? Was he? I can't remember the lore of the game, the story exactly. It's been a long while I've watched those cutscenes. All of them. You have to type TP 100%, not the whole game. It's prefix of the game in Speedrun.com. Hails Ganon as a god, okay. That probably explains them. Weird. It is hot here, yeah. Got it. To have 15 life for just over 3 hours. I know, hydrated bot. But I'm speedrunning, I can't get some water, man. Oh, you can't do that. This one, yes. Just to clarify for you guys, I am ahead of my personal best. And I can actually just take the comparison for that then. That is my real personal best. 3 hours, 7 minutes, 5 seconds. And here is my closest personal, so-called fake BB personal best. He's really far. Please don't warp anywhere, bar. I really appreciate that, Sunhead. you will get banned. But the thing is, I will have to ban you because you already said my nickname wrong. That's not gonna make it to that middle one, I think. Just barely. I was just joking, man. There's a LJA here I can do. Got it. Nice. There it got out of bounds, just barely, so I can do a LJA. Got it, nice. Thanks for the good luck, the foot. What's the personal best? Well, I have to fail 40 seconds, then not save these times. So I can clutch it. I can definitely clutch it. 305 would be sick. 305 would be sick. We can do it, Chad. We can do it, Chad. Don't worry. Everything is alright. Just half an hour left. Half an hour left for this run. Mr. Ducks, thanks for the good luck. How was my... Okay, I see. Almost gold split. Thank you, Twilight Full, for 315 bits. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for the good luck, man. I was so close to transform there. I almost got a quick spin. There's a 7-second time loss because I failed my personal best, and I'm just comparing against my... I'm comparing against my real personal best now, but in a fake personal best I lost that time. Well, I mean I still lost time, because my real personal best is actually really good in here. Get both of them. Let's see. Yeah, here I saved 11 seconds, as you can see. Now I'm looking at the real personal best. I have to not fail any of these, so I don't lose any time. That was so close. Everything is alright, guys, no worries. I know that was a clutch. Really? Heart. I want the heart at least. Rupees, huh? It gave me rupees. When you kill an enemy, it should give you hearts. If you don't have full hearts, then it gives you rupees, I think. There you go, rupee. Why do you see lightning burst and hear it a few seconds later? Lag. Yeah, that explains. That it really explains the whole reason. That was scary, I have to tell you that. If he hit me there, I would have bounced, and then I wouldn't have got the early elevator. Got it. I actually didn't hear it that well. Maybe I should listen to game audio a bit more by taking off the headphones for a second. I don't hear the game audio from headphones, guys. I hear it from TV. It's just much better. And I get delay with headphones if I listen through headphones. Yes, well, you still have a slight delay because OBS has a slight delay anyway. When I look at my... There's like a split second, if like few frames delay from my OBS screen. Just when I look at it, the screen went black first in a TV. So yeah, I was listening to the actual capture card, so that definitely has a delay. I think the best way would be hearing that from the real capture card itself and not from the PC, but yeah, you can't volume that down, so it hurts my ears to listen to full volume, sound effects and everything. That was weird. This fight is difficult to do fast, let's say, this next phase especially. Hopefully I get the right timing and everything. Nope, wrong timing. Okay, good. Good for that at least. I want to be careful. I don't want to risk this, so I will use a water pump now. Because I don't want to die or kill this run. Not bad. This is the only phase where you have to get a... What's the reason you get the ball and chain? There's no other reason to get ball and chain. It's only this phase. good. How was my... gonna be close for a gold split. Yeah, gold split. Cool. Damn, I have to play like perfect if I want to get 305 with this run. Thank you, Smokey, for 1 bit. World record is 2 hours 56 minutes. I'm not even close to it. The record is done in 7 minutes. That was mailman skip. It's because of... God damn it, I unsplit. It's fine. It's called because I beat my Palace of Twilight split in my fake personal best, and the other comparison is my real personal best, and it doesn't have a... It doesn't have those gold splits, you know. For example here, that's not my goal, that's just my personal best, having 1024 split, you know. I can read that. I can just check the Palace of Twilight split, so I don't have to worry about missing that split. It was gold split. It was gold split. I will check it after the run is over. Open the door. There was a way to kill these enemies with a human link fast. We wouldn't have to transform to Wolfling at all. It's slower, but Wolfling is actually faster here because of Midnight Charge. After Midnight Charge, you can just do a jump attack and kill them. 2 jump attacks don't actually kill them. I think it's 3 or 4. So Midnight Charge is really strong there. I don't like know how strong in terms of damage, but it's very strong. And that's a barrier skip in this game. Wobbling fight again. I don't know how much damage he does if he hits me. I think it's 4. Might be 4. Doesn't matter, because I won't take any damage. Got it, nice. Need not charge Master Sword Quick Spin. Okay, so Master Sword Quick Spin. Jump attack is not as much as Quick Spin, right? For Wolf Link. Because I don't remember 2 jump attacks with Wolf, what kill them. Oh yeah, by the way, who wonders am I ahead or behind? I'm actually ahead still. I just missed. I just undone the split by accident when I was supposed to change the comparison. Don't plonk there or go too close to the inside side of the barrier. Otherwise you lose a lot of time. AX, I had to use a second scene in order to make that. Then a couple of the filters had to be added. Thank you, VexBT, for subscribing with the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate your support. Enjoy the emotes and welcome to Sunshine Temple. I had a while to think like what should I call my like sub-collab or my Discord, so I was like, Sunshine Temple probably sounds really unique because I play Sunshine, but I also play Twilight Princess. And Twilight Princess only has temples, right? Well, there's one temple that is not called. Well, there's a couple of temples that are not even called temples, you know. But yeah, just thought that it would be nice because these 2 games made me popular and known. Because I speedrun them the most and I have those records. So you have AX. Make a second scene, then you have to make some shenanigans with the filters. Make it blurry, then also put a color space. I think it was called. In OBS, all in OBS. Then put it over that so you make it darker. It's really hard to explain on one go, like what it was, because I got helped for it too. Jade Malo, who is my dev support, he helps me with stuff like that. Got it, nice. Open the door! If you have another way to do it, then that's nice. That's the way I do it, how Jade Malo told me. We're so close to get We're so close to get 3 hours, 5 minutes. I need to have a perfect ending to get that, but I prefer not to. It's rough to play against the perfect ending, you know. Well, shoutouts to Sunshine, Donkey Pay. 40 subscribers. Ooh, haven't had that for a while. Yeah, that is my sub count over here. I don't know, gaming noob, maybe, but I don't know. Need to test it out. What is WR? WR is world record. Okay, talking no. 2 hours 56 minutes 35 seconds is the world record. 2 hours 56 minutes 35 seconds. Hey, gold split, nice. We're so close to get under 3 hours 6 minutes, guys. I need to have a perfect ending, so perfect Zelda and everything. For that to happen. Yeah, this is world record pace, guys. I already passed it by 3 minutes ago. World record pace, guys. Let's go. Really? This place lags a lot. Three hours 55 minutes. 3 hours 5 minutes for basic, but it's just up to Zelda at this point, and not me not screwing up. But yeah, we are legitimately ahead of personal best, guys. All it takes is to just screw up so much. Like, a lot of things has to go wrong. And there's one. Am I gonna... No, 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 no! Well, there's one. 3 hours, 5 minutes is not possible anymore. We're gonna get 8 cycles, Zelda. God damn it, that roll on chain. Why it had to be Triforce? Why it had to be Triforce? Nah, it's not shocking if I get bad RNG. Yeah, 5. 6. We count those attacks as the cycles, so 7 cycles will be the best. Next one is 7, but it can't be 7. Because she already gave me 1 extra cycle in a first attack. X cycles can happen. Okay, X cycles Zelda. Not too bad. I almost failed that. I quick speed too early. by doing that twice, I damage him enough so he has 1 HP left, and at the end of the fight, I'm supposed to knock him off with a full blink. And after that, he only gives me 1 portal because he has 1 HP left. And now I just have 1 thing left, and that's 1 portal, and I knock him off. And that's 1. He only has 1 HP. If he gives you 1 portal, that means he has no HP left. It's just 1 hit or so. Normally this used to be RNG part, and he will give you like 4 portals, 15 or so, like different teleports. That's RNG. So right now, by doing that, you just eliminate all RNG. As long you damage him correctly. If you don't, then you're gonna get the RNG portals. The lowest amount of portals you would get is 4, but it's 1 if you have damaged him enough to the point where he has no HP left, pretty much. Too far, damn it. What are you doing? Got it. Not too bad horseback, but it's not gonna be 3 hours, 5 minutes anymore. New personal best, guys, it's coming up. Damn, this run was so weird. This run was weird because I was so much behind. Finally getting a new personal best. A real personal best too. Nice. Now that's my new personal best. That's the real one. I beat it by a minute, 4 seconds. Damn. Okay, look at these splits, man. I was like a minute behind here. So it seems like my end game is always been really strong, regardless of what game I play. Kinda. He is dead.